Well done.
Hi you guys, I just finished my workout. It's a different workout now since I got the move for the competition. And well, first of all, last week when I decided to go home, it was like last minute decision. I started listening to all of my videos, well, mainly the one from the Superset Your Life playlist. And I realized how annoying that was, that timer, and the man is saying well done or halfway there. And it was actually shocking because my voice is not that loud, so I was turning up the volume. And all of a sudden, like, he was like halfway there, and I was like, whoa, this totally shocked me. And it's actually annoying, so I decided to turn it off because actually when I'm talking, I could see the timer. And now that I'm more comfortable in front of the camera, I can just speak freely as long as I need to and just turn it off as I need to. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. I think I'm probably wasn't working hard enough. So very disappointed that my pull-ups, like I said on in my video, I barely did it. But I mean, this morning when Phil was still here, I just did a quick pull-up for him to see I could do it. And then right before that video, I did another pull-up, and I should have recorded it, but I didn't. So the one on the video that I did was like my third one of the day. So I know that I'm getting there, but it's just not fast enough. So I have this genius plan. So I told Phil about it, and he's said okay. He seems to be in agreement with me. And I asked him like, what should I work on? I probably need to work on my pull-ups a little more. Now I also need to do chin-ups. So pull-up, chin-ups, basically more on workout. I need to work on that dip. Now, there seems to be a lot of arm workout, more so than legs. The legs there were like jumping, so I'm okay. My lower bottom is okay. So yeah, I put pretty much a new routine up for this week and going forward on a weekly basis. I'm gonna gauge and see how everything is. I'm gonna try to work out more. It's kind of hard with the kids. Like I feel like, and there's no excuse. But yeah, maybe in the morning time I can do some quick movement like pull-ups or something, or just something simple. Pull-ups, Australian pulls, I just figure out something. But for now, so this is my genius plan. Since I've been looking into the carnivore diet, and it seems to be I could possibly lose more weight. I haven't been because I've been adding dairy into my diet, and it's just a lot of cheese, a lot of calories purposely because it gives more variety to the food, and it is. I mean, they allow that because it's not, it's not vegetables and fruits. It did give me a lot more variety in the food that I can make. And Phil said, he was complaining that he's like losing weight. So that's why I added on. But I think now for myself only, I'm going to do a strict carnivore diet just to see. I know I'll probably lose some more weight. So I'm 4'11", and from what I remember, my ideal weight is supposed to be 105. I could do a quick search now just to make sure. What is the ideal weight for female? Ooh, 4'11". There it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, from 86 to 105 pounds. So I would say 105 pounds because I used to be 90 pounds back in college, and I was just so skinny. But right now, last time I checked, which was an hour ago, I think, 2 hours ago, I was 114. So it's just 9 more pounds. Just 9 more pounds. And I don't know. You think I could lose it in 1 month? I don't know, but I'm just gonna eat healthy, of course. Healthy as carnivore, right? Meat, lots of meat, lots of butter. I gotta do a little research on, but I think they were talking about 2-to-1 ratio. I'm not sure, but I gotta do some research of that. I might even put a spreadsheet down, a worksheet for someone who wants to get started. Maybe, I don't know. It's gonna be just for myself, but I can share it. Why not, right? Why not? I'm still already there. There's already a lot of information actually. Maybe I'll just gather the information and put it together for myself, and just for whoever wants to get started. Also, so that's the plan. I'm thinking, because I have been pretty much going towards carnivore anyway. Like back in the day, I still had, like, I was still feeding the kids vegetables, carbs, all that. But now we're like mainly got rid of most of the carbs. There's a little bit left, with the keto diet so far. I've been putting on a little bit of like almond flour, just low, very low carbs. So my body is basically, I did transition, like that was the advice, not to go like straight carnivore right away. So I did slowly go that route already. So I think I'm okay to go strict, which is because there are some days that I do just eat strict carnivore, like today a little bit for lunch. Anyway, so the plan is, this is my plan, is just to start carnivore, strict carnivore, maybe starting right now, and then I'm gonna continue working out, focus more on my pull-ups. And I did a test run today. I was like overestimating myself, thinking I could do more, but maybe it's been because it's been 12 days. So the last time I visited Val was when I worked out. That was my last workout. And then the last week I just got so busy and there were things going on. I just didn't work out. I was like a little sad. I was like, it was time of the month. So there were reasons, and so I didn't do much. So I gotta get back on it, and I have about a month or so, because right before the workout you're supposed to rest a few days, I guess. And then Phil's birthday is on October 3rd, so we might do something. It's on a Thursday though, so maybe not. He still has to go to work, but we're gonna celebrate it some other day, whenever we can. And yeah, I have about a month, maybe this coming week, Labor Day, we're going to camp. We're gonna go camping in Utah. And then I'm gonna go back home, visit my mom and family. And then I'm probably gonna tell mom that I'm gonna be busy for a month and I won't be back until after I won't be back until after the competition. And then so I'll give that 1 month to really focus on my schedule. Still look at the calendar on the computer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some drastic changes. And I was also thinking about the business with Etsy, that it's kind of it's taking way too long. And I get the idea, but I think right now I need to do something where it's quick, which means how it's just how it is sometimes. Like if you don't get that instant gratification, sometimes you just kind of give up. And I mean, I see the long-term plan in this business, but I also need to see some little baby steps getting crossed off, like just posting my Etsy listing already. So that's something I need to get started. So like the plan is that I'm supposed to, the next part is of course creating the lead magnet and all that. Basically it's still a product. It could be like a free product, or I can expand on that, create my product and then put a quick short version of that and then give that out as a freebie in exchange for an email address. And then once I have the email address, that's when I can work on my email campaign. And the reason for this is that what Anne said is that once I post my listing on Etsy, even one customer can convert. So I have like a low ticket, mid ticket, and high ticket item. So even my low ticket item, which is going to sell on Etsy, if it gets a customer, that customer can convert to spending more money. And so that's why her recommendation is just start out with already an email campaign like completed and have a freebie, all of that stuff. But for me, it's taking a little bit longer, and I don't want to keep talking about excuses, but I feel like right at this moment I need to get something out there and just to get it going, you know what I mean? Like, if I keep thinking about perfectionism, and this is, I think, causing me a lot of, it's taking way too long, and I just can't focus, and that's also another problem. And also because I've been working on all these the keto and carnivore diet, and I'm not focusing so much, but I kind of cut back on that. And you know what, I'm just gonna make it simple for myself. For me anyway, for me it's easy now. I'm just gonna be strict carnivore. I do have a few recipe books, so I'm gonna start using that. And then for the kids, on the days that they're there, and Phil, if he wants veggies, I'm just gonna feed them very simple, basic veggies. Just maybe lettuce, maybe cucumber, something simple. Just cut it up. That's it. Eggs. Make it as simple as possible. I do allow myself Monday, Tuesday, sometimes Sunday if I'm here, so to kind of give myself that time to just spend time with the kids, prepare food, cook, and just enjoy that time. Because I do enjoy cooking. I do enjoy learning new recipes, creating new things and arts. And so I'm just going to give myself that. But also at the same time, because of this competition, I also need to put that into consideration. And somehow I had been skipping those days when the kids are here to not work out, because to focus on them. And then I don't know if this is, you guys tell me if you guys have kids, but like I started feeling like even that it's like I need me time. I need me time too, and working out is not me time for me, even though, like, you know, it's something I should do. So I started, after they go to sleep, I would relax, because I feel like, oh, now it's my time. Even though I did say originally said that, okay, after the kids sleep, I had all this plan about doing my business or like working out, which I didn't do, because I guess it's so, like, when I'm sitting here thinking about, oh yeah, I can do all that, and then when it comes to it, it's like, I guess emotions get involved, or like certain things. And I am really hoping that this carnivore diet, it's gonna give me more mental clarity and more energy that will push me. And I shouldn't say that, because I shouldn't rely on that. Also, I should rely on myself. But you know, it does help if you feel good inside. So I'm really curious about this. I don't have any real health problems aside from, for me, like, I mean, I don't know, like, this carnivore diet, it's really for people who are like seriously trying to reverse all the health problems that they've accumulated up to whatever age they are right now, whatever is going on. But even for myself, I notice there is a difference in my feelings. Like, yeah, so Phil told me he doesn't feel bloated anymore, and that's something that he noticed, and I feel the same way. And at the same time, I feel like I'm more in sync with my body now, more than before, because I'm actually not, I don't really pay attention to it too much, because I don't really have any health issues aside from like aches and pains in the morning, which I feel like it's a little bit less, but it still is, because I am still eating some vegetables. So I want to see exactly what this carnivore diet is going to do for me. I do have, you know, eye bags, which is another issue for a long time. I got over it, and it could be another story, another video, if anything. But yeah, like eye bags, some little skin issues like pimple. You know, I just have not too much. I'm lucky, for me, I don't have body odor, and I'm still watching carnivore videos, and there are like little benefits here and there, and it's kind of exciting. It's like, really, you eat this kind of food, and it's so easy to cook, and you get all these health benefits. Like, I just feel it's so weird, it's so crazy, and I'm so used to thinking that as we get older, we're gonna we're gonna feel worse. We're gonna have all like diabetes and all these other issues. Like I just thought that was just part of life. Like I don't know, like that's so silly of me, but that's what I thought. But now like I'm reading all these things and people are saying, oh, my vision has got better. I'm sleeping better. I'm feeling good. Vicky, she's the one that introduced me. She's my coworker at work. She's just telling me, okay, it's been 1 year for her. Last week I think, so it's been more than a year now. She's been telling me that she's just feeling so good, so much energy. Like she's just, and like I can see the before and after. Like I remember because a few months back I went back to the office, and I saw her, but we weren't talking too much because I was just busy. But I noticed she had like makeup on. She was dressing up. I was like, oh, like there's something good happened to her. Like I could like see the difference in her vibe, but we just didn't talk too much. But we always email each other, like saying good morning. That was always our thing, because like I would walk every morning when I was still working in the office. She would say good morning, and I would say good morning, Vicky. So it's just our thing. And then she started emailing me good morning because it was during COVID time. So it happened during COVID. So she started emailing me good morning instead. So then we started doing that. So it's like a tradition. So I'm gonna try, and I don't know if I should document. I probably should document this too, just to see, for someone like me who doesn't even have that many health problems, if I could feel a difference, like that means something. I would say that really means something compared to someone who has a lot of problems. And anyway, so far I've been spreading this carnivore diet to people who I feel might be interested or might need help. Not to everybody yet, but it's gonna take time. My family so far, they are kind of like, they're just like Tiffany, right? She's the one that owns the nail salon. She is like, why can't you just have a regular diet? Because my sister, her husband is vegan, and Tiffany is like, another one of them. Oh my gosh, you're like making fun of me. Like, why? But then, I tried to tell the ladies at the nail salon, because there's a few people who, like, there's this lady who has back pain. So I told her about it, and I told her stop eating like vegetables. They're not good for you. And it's just so weird. It's still so weird. And then some of the ladies is like warning me, no, you need to eat it. It's good for you. And I just smile, and we'll have to see. But so it's already been 17 minutes. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should do my question of the day. I just do it real quick. Question of the day. Today, question 217. 217 is, what is a belief or principle that guides your life? What do you live by? Quote, adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patient. What is a belief or principle that guides your life? What do you live by? I'm just a good person. Try to be a good person. That's all I can say, honestly. I don't like, like when I grew up feeling a certain way, like self-conscious, or feeling a certain way because people say things, like family members especially, they say certain things. So for me, I've always like wanted to just be a good person. Don't make anyone feel bad. Be honest. Like mom always tell me, like, if you're gonna just be considerate, if you borrow someone's money, just pay them back. Just, to me, basic common sense stuff. Just be a good person. That's all I can say. Spread good things. Like all the things that I know, I don't like to keep it in. I want to share. I feel so selfish. Like once I knew about the carnivore diet and the benefits and what it could solve for people, reverse their health issue, I wanted to tell everybody. But of course, I need to learn more about it also. I did tell this lady at my work. I work in accounting, and I mainly do accounts receivable. So she's like a customer, and I'm always the one like asking for money, like, hey, pay. But so I met her one time, like a few years ago, because her boss is not paying us, and he's short paying us. And we were so upset, but we, as vendors, we have to be next to her customer. But when I met her, she was Filipina, so she reminded me of Adela. Adela is one of the lady who used to work for us, accounts payable, and she passed away because she was having issues with like diabetes. And at that time, the only thing I knew how to reverse diabetes is intermittent fasting. Because if you go listen to Dr. Jason Fung, he talks about intermittent fasting. And so I told her about it, and like my mom reversed diabetes type 2 also, but she was listening to a Buddhist, and they were talking about eating brown rice, and she was eating so little, just like 1 spoon every 30 minutes, and she was just chewing it and then swallowing it. And then she said there's a lot of nutrient in there. That's what the monk said in the temple. And the thing was, like, I was like, okay, I guess, I don't know, right? But it happened. Like, she ate for like 45 days, and she reversed her type 2 diabetes. She went to the doctor, she got her blood work, everything. It was good. And I was like, all this time, so I told Adela, hey, look, I'm gonna make you rice. You can eat this. It's gonna help you. You're not gonna reverse it if you eat other food, but it will stop, like, her blood sugar and everything going up. And we did that for a while, and then later on, her health condition just got worse, and she said she had like some kidney issues, and she said that she might have to go through dialysis. It was just getting worse and worse, and then eventually, I text her that day too. I texted her that day that right before she passed, like, where are you? Like, she was supposed to be at work, but she said she felt weak. She felt like she can't drive to work. So I said, okay, just rest. And then next thing you know, like an hour or two later, my boss comes in to our office, me and this other guy. He just announced it to us, like, she passed away. So yeah, I mean, like, just knowing if you can save somebody, like, why wouldn't you, right? Like, if you know of some information that could possibly help them, even if they don't believe you, like, you try your best to share this to the world. So anyway, what I was trying to say is that when I met this lady, that's the customer, she reminded me of Adela. This is a long time ago. So when I came home back from meeting with them, her and her boss, so I came back to Adela. I said, Adela, I just met Malou. She's like, you guys are just like, you're reminding me. She reminds me of you and all that, and she was like family. Like, I just see her, like, I just feel cozy, like when you meet someone and like they look like somebody, you just feel cozy. And so I told her about it. Actually, it was yesterday. I just emailed her. I said, hey, I kind of talked a little bit about when I met her, how I felt, and I talked to her a little bit about Della, who passed away because of diabetes, and I wish, like, I knew about this before. I wish I knew about Carnivore when Adela was still alive. She could have been saved. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm trying to spread the Carnivore, and sometimes it helps if you have results yourself, and that's why I'm starting it. Phil's starting it. He seems to be he's still a little bit. I made him some like candy, like low carb candy or low sugar. And he's eating it a lot because he said it reminds him of the Philippines. He's half Filipino. Yeah. Anyways, long video. But yeah, basically, I just want to be a good person and don't do anything bad, and just enjoy my life, like a simple life. Just be with family. If I need to work, then work, and just pay bills and. That's pretty much it. Just spread the good. Whatever I know that can help someone, I like to spread it. That's all.